Hey there everybody, it's April 1st, 2016, April Fool's Day, ha ha ha, funny, blah blah blah. I don't have a joke because I'm lame. Um, yeah, and it is time for my March collection update video. This collection update is actually significantly smaller than I was expecting. I'll explain later in the video, but I did go to Sakura-Con again. So there are actually posters, finally. There's no new DVDs, but I got some signed, so I'll show them after the posters. And then there's plenty of video game stuff, some from Sakura-Con, not a lot. Most of the Sakura-Con stuff is actually going to be in the poster section. But we'll go ahead and start off with the posters. Alright, first off we have this little card-looking thing. It's of a feathery T-Rex. I've always been a huge fan of dinosaurs, ever since I was a kid. So I found this. It's still in its little plastic wrapper thing, but there's nothing special on the other side, so I just figured, you know, keep it in the plastic for this. So it's a little T-Rex. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Then we have an artwork. I can't remember who this is by, but it was a really cool artwork, or really cool poster, and I walked by and saw it, and it's a band called the Fierce Deities, and it's Fierce Deity Link on vocals, Deku Link on horns, Goron Link on drums, and Zora Link on guitar, or fish skeleton really, but obviously Majora's Mask reference here. Really cool. I really liked this one. I had to pick this one up because it was just too cool not to get. Alright, the next set of posters you're going to see here are from the artist Finny Chang, which I have bought artwork from every single year I've been to Sakura-Con, so this is the 5th year in a row. Thought I'd finish off the Pokemon set. I think this one's new. It's the 3 Mega Evolutions of the Kanto starters. Kanto, whatever. You know, Mega Blastoise, Mega Venusaur. Doing Solar Beam, I didn't notice that before. And then Mega Charizard Y, actually, right there. I have the Legendary Birds one and the Legendary Dogs one, if I remember right. I'm not 100% sure about the dogs. I know I have the birds, though. So I was like, oh, let's complete this one and just get this taken care of. Thankfully, she had the same sale she always does, and it was buy two, get one free. This next one is Link and Saria, or Soraya, however you want to pronounce it, from Ocarina of Time, just sitting, relaxing on a branch, one of them to sleep. It's just really cool. I like this one. There's one poster I for sure have to get next year, because it's Dark Link, or Shadow Link, whatever you want to call him. I definitely got to get that one if I don't already have it. I'll have to go through at some point and check out what I have and don't have. But Link and Saria. Oh, there's a fairy right there. I didn't notice that. Then, since it was buy two, get one free, I got this next one for free. It is Link from I don't want to say Four Swords, because it seems more Triforce. Oh, nope, Purple Link's back there, sorry. So it is Four Swords. It's them being chased by cuckoos. And I had to get this one. I saw this one. I think this might have been the first one I picked out, actually. But really cool. I don't know which one I technically got for free now, but it doesn't matter. I got this one. And then, the best part is, I actually got 2 more things for free. One of them was a poster that you could choose between 2 of for free for buying any kind of artwork, and I picked this next one specifically because of what it is. I'm not a fan entirely of it, but you'll see here in a second. It is I'm just going to leave it like this. It's a My Little Pony Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess crossover. I'm not the biggest fan of My Little Pony, but Twilight Princess is easily my favorite game. And my girlfriend loves My Little Pony, so I figured this is the nice little mixture of things we both love. And we both could have it. I also got another thing for free, because I mentioned to her that I kept coming back every year for 5 years. So I got this little Lucina card thing here. It's also in its plastic, but it's just a little card thing. Lucina's fun to play as. I do like Lucina and Brawl and stuff. I haven't really played Fire Emblem, so I can't really say, but in Brawl, or not Brawl, sorry, the new Super Smash Brothers, she's really good. So I really like this as well. But really cool, I got a bunch of free stuff. There's actually one last thing I completely forgot to show when I was recording this video. I can't really forgive myself for forgetting it when I recorded this, because it is probably the best thing that I've ever gotten in 5 years of going to this con. That being this drawing right here. It is a drawing of myself, my friend Mike, and my friend Logan, drawn in anime style. We had a choice of anime or chibi style. We chose anime. To be completely honest, if you've seen any of my other videos, I find this to be spot on, at least for me. Uh, Obviously my mouth's open, that's my new thing, I don't know why. But I absolutely love this drawing, not only because of how spot on it is, but because of how cheap it was too, and that's mean. But love the drawing so much. Probably one of my, if not my favorite thing that I've ever gotten at this convention. One of my favorite things. I absolutely love this picture so much. Like, I can't even really put it into words how I feel about this drawing, but it's beautiful. I love it. I'm hoping that person is there next year, so either we can do it again or have us drawn in chibi next year, because that could be fun too. But yeah, this picture is flawless. That's it for posters. We'll go on to the 2 signed DVDs I have, and they are Gurren Lagann and the 3rd season of Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, the first year I went to Sakura-Con, I got the 2nd season, I believe, signed by Chris Sabat. You can't really see it here, but right here, that is signed by the voice of Hiei, Chuck Huber. He's absolutely hilarious. I got pictures with him. He took free pictures, selfies. He basically stole my phone and took selfies. And then here, that is the English voice of Kamina in Gurren Lagann. He's also the English voice of Adult Gohan in Dragon Ball Z, but for some stupid reason, none of the box sets I have Gohan on the front. Or, you know, Adult Gohan, so it's kind of stupid. But still, really cool to have both of these. I mean, I got 2 more autographs, so that's out of the way. Unfortunately, there was one other autograph I was trying to get. J. Michael Tatum, he's done a bunch of stuff. I know him best as Kiyoya from Ouran High School Host Club. But he only had 1 autograph signing the whole weekend. Everyone else had 2. I don't understand, but maybe he couldn't be there the whole weekend. I don't know. But he had the one thing, and I couldn't get, unfortunately, because there were some people that I was going to try to get an autograph or something from, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's it for DVDs. There's nothing new, unfortunately, this month for DVDs. Alright, moving on to video games. There is only 2 things here that I got from Sakura-Con. The last couple years there's been a bunch, but unfortunately the video game booth that I normally go to, both of them, well, really, it was just one that I normally go to. It was kind of lacking. I don't know. It was just disappointing for me. I don't know. Like, I usually get bags of Pokemon cards there, and they didn't have them either. That one was just kind of disappointing, but that's not their fault. That's some internal business that I was told about. But anyway, we'll start off with this, because this is kind of a disappointment, but it is what it is. It's actually a Dreamcast game. My first Dreamcast game in a very long time. It is the original Soul Calibur for the Dreamcast. Now, I bought this, I paid less than $10, I'll say that right now. But I was stupid and didn't pay attention to the flag on it, so I inadvertently bought the Japanese version. Unfortunately, this doesn't work on my Dreamcast, so I am going to have to buy this game again. But you know what, it's cool to have a Japanese game. I don't know if I want to sell it or keep it, because I mean, I can never play it, so I might just sell it. I'm not quite sure, but I didn't pay that much for it, so is it really that big of a deal? No, sort of. It's not like I haven't wasted money before, but I tried. I should have paid more attention. I probably could have returned it because I noticed right after I bought it, but you know what, it is what it is. It's okay. I didn't pay that much. That's the only other thing I got at Sakura-Con was actually a guide. Now, funny thing about this guide, this is a guide that I've actually wanted for a really long time because of what it is. It is the guide to the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition for the GameCube. If you know this game, it is Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and the first 2 Zeldas. So Zelda, Legend of Zelda, and Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. I bought this on GameCube years ago, and I remember, this was a few years back, before I moved where I was now. I found inside the case, there was still a little ad for get the guide for this game and issues of Nintendo Power, and I noticed that after Nintendo Power stopped, you know, issuing, or something. I might have noticed it slightly before, but I figured there was no way I was ever going to find this. Well, I did. It wasn't that expensive, honestly. Probably a little bit more than I should have paid, but I don't care. Also, to be completely honest, the guide isn't as descriptive as you'd think. The guide is this big for 4 games. Now, mind you, the original Zelda doesn't take a lot. Really, it doesn't, because it's literally... And then it actually has second quest, and look at this, and then you're at Zelda 2, and that doesn't take that long. And then you're at Ocarina of Time. I feel like Ocarina of Time should be longer, but I know Ocarina of Time well enough. And then you're at Majora's Mask. It looks nice, and it's a Nintendo Power Guide, which is awesome. So, really cool. I'm actually really happy to have this. This was a lot of fun to get. And really, really happy to have this. But, yeah, Zelda Collector's Edition Guide. Alright, moving on. We have 3 pre-orders I had this month. None of this stuff is from Sakura-Con here on out. But we got 3 pre-orders that I have had pre-ordered and paid off by this month. These first 2, I'm embarrassed to say I haven't played at all. Well, no, I played this first one for a second, but it wasn't my copy. But the last one here I've pretty much already beaten. But we'll start off with the Pokemon fighting game, Pokken Tournament. I haven't really extensively played this game. I played it with my brother and sister for a minute, and I beat them, surprisingly. This is made by the people who made Tekken with Pokemon, and it did come with the amiibo card, if you want to look at it. It looks really nice. But Shadow Mewtwo. And it only unlocks him once a day. You still have to beat the game to actually fully unlock him. But what's really cool is that when I went to get the game, I got this poster. Now, Garchomp and Pikachu on the front, Charizard and Lucario. You flip it over and you got like everybody in the game. But really cool to have that. This game's alright. It plays pretty weird. I wasn't expecting it to play quite like this. But it's still really cool to have. I will sit down and play it eventually. I've just been doing other things, as you'll see here in a bit. But really cool to have this. I'm actually slowly increasing my Wii U collection, because I still feel like it's sorely lacking. But still really cool to have. Pokken Tournament. Alright, moving on, we have a 3DS game that I've been waiting quite some time for. That being Hyrule Warriors Legends. I love the original Hyrule Warriors. And it's really cool to have this because, hello, they bring in, you know, Tetra, all new characters right here. Linkle, the female Link, Tetra, King of the Red Lions, Toon Link, and Skull Kid, which I could have sworn was in the original, but I guess I'm wrong. But what's really awesome is that eventually, it says right here, you can bring the characters from this game into the Wii U version. Plus, they also announced that Medley from Wind Waker is also going to be in this game. The bird chick with the thing, with the little harp thing. It also says right here, there's new storylines, new tactical elements, such as the ability to control multiple characters in battle, and then here a My Fairy mode, nurture your own fairy and take her into battle. But they announced that Medley from Wind Waker is going to be DLC for this game. They also announced a completely new season pass that's going to be also on the Wii U, which will allow all the DLC, like Medley is going to be in the Wii U version, everyone. I am so happy about that. I'm hoping the DLC adds the Wind Waker and Linkle storyline. But what's really cool about this, and I didn't know about this, I probably did see this somewhere, but it also came with this character book here. I haven't actually looked at this, so I guess we'll take a look together. Oh, it's Linkle. Let's zoom out a little bit. Here we go, Linkle. There was once a girl who lived it now. Oh wow, it has her items and stuff, have her crossbows. Concept art, look at that. Oh, and then the Wind Waker, oh, it's the new characters, I see. Toon Link. Tetra. She uses her cutlass, that's amazing. King Daphnes. Oh, he uses the sail as the weapon. What? But yeah, that's it, and then it's nice and gold. But yeah, really happy to have this too. I am really happy about this. But moving on to the final game, and the game that I love very much. We hinted at it earlier with the poster, because the HD remake came out this month. That being Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I love this game. I realize how much I love this game again, playing this. My only gripe is that Epona's controls are a little stiff. They're not too bad. They were at first, but I got used to them and I can handle it. Otherwise, the game's been a lot of fun to play again. Plus, I love this game. I love this cover. I loved the original cover, but I think this far surpasses it. But I had this pre-ordered and paid off months ago. I even asked for a bundle. I had to order it from the GameStop website, but it also came with the guide. And it's nice and black, and it looks like the other ones, so I'm really happy. It's really cool. I haven't opened it, but there's a cloth map here. I feel like I have a couple of these now, but this game is absolutely beautiful. I love this game. It's based more on the GameCube version, so everything's flipped, so I've gotten confused a little bit a few times. So I guess speedrunning wise, it's kind of the same. There's certain things that you can't do. But yeah, and we might as well go into, since it was a bundle and you're in America, every single copy came with the Wolf-Link amiibo. I'm leaving this in the box. Yes, I know it unlocked Cave of Shadows, but I'm waiting for it to come out standalone so I can open it. I don't want to open this at all. But I think Midna looks really good. I'd say Wolf-Link probably looks a little bit better, but this is a really cool amiibo. Really happy to have this. I was so excited for this amiibo. Also, if any of you were curious, this is the box that came in. Kept the box, but this is dumb, but my absolute favorite part was this. It came with a soundtrack. I love the Zelda music. Probably the best soundtrack in video games, in my opinion. And this is probably my favorite soundtrack, period. And this is a sound selection. It's only got 20 songs, but I mean, I technically have the full soundtrack somewhere. Not on a physical copy, obviously, but still really cool to have this. I have a CD. Really awesome. So technically there's one CD this month, but I absolutely love this game. My favorite game of all time. Go buy this, people. Then we go on to something special here at the end. Yes, there are amiibo coming here in a second, but there's actually this other figurine that I got. I actually cashed in some GameStop points and got this. It's significantly smaller than I thought it was, but it's still really cool to have. It is a Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Link figure. It says Ultra Detail. I'd say it probably looks better than amiibo, but it's still really cool to have. I don't think I'm going to take this out of the box. There was a Wind Waker one as well, and I will probably buy that eventually. Maybe even the this one. Oh, it's Japanese. It's Japanese. I didn't even notice that. That's funny, but really cool to have. Really, really cool. Then we go on to the amiibos. There are 3 that I pre-ordered this month because I wanted them. We'll start off with this one. This is the Famicom Colors Rob. Now, if you remember, I don't think it was last month, I think it was the month before, I got the retro pack with Rob, Game & Watch, and Duck Hunt. This is a little bit different. It has the Famicom colors, and he looks really good for a friggin' robot. Really, really cool. He looks awesome, and I'm really happy to have this, because now I have both Robs. But yeah, really happy about that. Then we go on to a character I didn't expect to be in Smash, because he's in like 30 other fighting games. Ryu from Street Fighter. Another really nice looking amiibo. Still really cool to have. I'm happy, because like outside game series I'm trying to get, except Shovel Knight, because I haven't played the game, but I felt like buying this one. Probably should have bought Shovel Knight, but whatever. Really cool to have this one. And then the one that I was anticipating the most, and waited, even when they had the DLC announced for him. This was my main in Melee, so I was all over getting this one. Roy. He was a GameStop exclusive. I don't know for how long he will be, but I got him. Really happy about that. Roy, man. So happy. I love Roy so much. He's our boy. But, yeah, that's everything. That's it for my collection update for March 2016. I should see you at the end of next, or the beginning of next month. I don't know how big collection updates are going to be for a little while, honestly, because certain aspects of my life are probably changing. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse, I'm not sure yet. But for sure, there will be at least a CD and probably a Robin Williams movie, because I haven't done those in a little while. At least one of each. There's no games that I know of that are coming out, but there's some amiibos I want, like Bayonetta and Cloud I want to get eventually. At least 3 of the 4 new Kirby's and the original ones, I need to get Kirby DDD and Meta Knight, plus they're coming out with new ones and I want those. I might get Waddle Dee, I'm not sure. And then there's still Lucina that I'm looking for, I think. And Kirby. Oh wait, Kirby I already said. Wow. But that's it so far. But yeah, that's it for my collection update. I will see you guys at the end of next month. Have a good April. Happy April Fool's Day. Later. Oh, yeah, let's throw them all on the ground like an idiot. 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 Oh, yeah, let's throw them all on the ground like an idiot. Oh, yeah, let's throw them all on the ground like an idiot.